Hey team, it's day 12 of our training, and tonight we're going to talk about the importance of a daily to-do list. Let me tell you, without a to-do list, I would be lost, completely lost. If I don't write something down, I will forget all about it. I won't do it. I'll spend my day doing all sorts of little busy work, and at the end of the day, I realize that I've done nothing that I really wanted to do. You know by now the things you should be doing every day, the 3 vital behaviors: inviting people, following up, checking in on your Coach Online office. We've gone over all that stuff. Those kind of things are already on your list. I actually have a form that I fill out every single day. I don't know if you can see it, but it just starts with the date and it says Fit with Beth, and then there's a space, and it says Beth, and there's a space, and I put in the number of friends that I have on Facebook and the number of followers that I have on my page. This is for tracking purposes. Then I have the names of 2 people you invited to a challenge group, names of 2 new friends you interacted with regarding health, fitness, nutrition. How many people did you add to Facebook today? Did you work out and eat right? Did you post at least twice so far, last time before bed? Name of at least 1 coach you helped with their business today. And the name of someone you've asked, have you ever considered coaching to help with blah, blah, blah. And I have right on the bottom of that, the goal is 3 per week, 5 per week is crushing it, 10 per week is killing it. So this is what I use. I use this in addition to my to-do list every single day, and that helps me track my progress and keep track of the people that I'm talking to every day. So I love it. It really works well for me, and I highly suggest that you do the same. I just went on Word and typed it out. I have 2 on 1 page, and they're double-sided. So I have a whole folder full of these things, so if something comes up, I can look back, and it's just a really good way for me to track my progress. Now, so those really kind of include my 3 vital behaviors. But in addition to that, I actually have a to-do list, and I've done a lot of different things with Chalene Johnson, and I don't even know where I learned it, but she taught me that you should keep your to-do list on your phone. And I'll tell you why. I know, because it was a huge thing for me, because I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. In fact, I do have several lists going at once, but then I'll transfer them to my phone. So I use an app called Cozy, and that's actually, it's kind of a family planning app. You can use whatever you want, but it has a to-do list section, so that's just what I use. I've made different categories that say today, this week, this month, and this year. So by having it on your phone, you have it with you all the time, everywhere you go. You don't always have your little list with you. Maybe you do, but putting it on your phone, you can actually snap a picture of it and set it as your wallpaper. So every time you open your phone, it's kind of like a little reminder that, oh yeah, you actually have stuff to do today. I know it's so easy to get lost in Facebook or, play a game or do anything. So every time I open my phone, I see my to-do list, and it helps me mentally get back on track. Chalene recommends that every morning at the same time, in the same place, you make your to-do list for the day. And for me, that means just bringing up my to-do list and moving the things up to today that I want to actually accomplish today. I don't always get those done, and so sometimes they get moved down, just depending on how things go. But put everything that you have to do on your to-do list. Personal, business, doctor's appointments, it's everything that you have to accomplish in one day. You don't need a list for personal, work, business. You don't need to separate those, because you need to get all of those things done today regardless. And then throughout the day, if stuff comes up, then just add it to your list. If you're like me, you probably have a couple of big tasks that you really want to do, but it seems like it's going to take a lot of time. It's super overwhelming to even think about when you're going to possibly fit that into your schedule. So what I have learned is that you kind of need to break that big task down into a bunch of smaller, more manageable tasks. So you take the big task and maybe break it into 10 small tasks, and then you take one of those tasks and put it on your to-do list each day. Guess what? In 10 days, you have that whole task done. And you may not have actually started it until next month if you had tried to set a time, the hours that it might take to do it. So your action item for today is to show me your to-do list. And I don't care if it's on pen and paper, I do that too, so don't worry. I just want to see that you have a list and know that you're working from a list.